Have you ever wanted to hit a huge writing goal, let's say 2,000 words a day, but you always find yourself tapping out after 200? Or maybe you've got an unfinished novel or blog post just collecting dust, and the whole idea of being consistent with your writing feels impossible. Well, today I'm pulling back the curtain on some serious word count hacks that took my own writing from struggling to unstoppable. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact strategies you need to blow through your daily writing targets, no matter how crazy your schedule might be. One of the biggest traps for writers is perfectionism. We want every sentence to sparkle right out of the gate. Here's a reality check. Your first draft is usually going to be rough, and that's completely okay. In fact, I prefer to call my first draft attempts as zero draft because it mentally frees me from the pressure of writing perfect prose on the first try. By calling it a zero draft, you give yourself permission to make mistakes. You won't waste time polishing each sentence. You'll focus on pouring out ideas and building momentum. Set a timer for 10 to 15 minutes and just blast through as many words as possible. Don't correct any typos, don't fiddle with formatting, just push forward. You'll be shocked at how much you can actually get down. Once you have the words out there, it's so much easier to refine them. Trust me, you can't edit what doesn't exist. Before you even start typing, you need a roadmap. This is where outlining can skyrocket your word count. By creating a solid outline, you essentially remove the guesswork and limit the dreaded, "what do I write next?" feeling.
Step by step. 1. Mind dump. Jot down all the ideas you want to include in your piece. Characters, plot points, or key arguments. 2. Group and label. Categorize these ideas into sections or chapters. 3rd detail. Write short bullet points under each section so you know exactly what to cover when you get there.
It gives your writing session a clear purpose. Instead of starting at a blank page, you're moving from bullet point to bullet point, keeping your momentum high. Here's the tip. Sometimes I like to color code or highlight my bullet points. This keeps things visually interesting and helps me jump into writing with energy. You might already be familiar with the Pomodoro technique, where you work 25-minute blocks and then take a 5-minute break. It's a classic, but here's my twist for writing. Try 50-minute blocks with a 10-minute break. So why 50 and 10? It typically takes about 10 to 15 minutes to really get into a flow state. If you stop at 25 minutes, you might be interrupting your best writing time. If you don't know what flow state is, it's that sweet spot where you're so deeply immersed in your work that everything else fades away. Time feels like it's moving differently. Distractions vanish and you're operating at your peak creativity and efficiency. For writers, this is when the words just seem to pour out effortlessly, like you're tapping into a deeper level of focus. Going back to the 50-10 rule, 50-10 rule will give you fewer start and stop cycles. Transitioning too frequently can zap your concentration. With 50-minute sessions, you'll have fewer resets, which is good and which is what we want.
How to implement. 1. Set a clear word goal. For instance, aim for 500 words per 50-minute block. 2. Use a timer. It can be a simple phone timer or an app that blocks distracting websites. 3. Reward yourself. During those 10-minute breaks, stretch, grab a snack, or quickly check social media. Whatever helps you mentally recharge.
After a few rounds, you'll be amazed at your cumulative word count. Just imagine, 3 rounds of 50-minute sprints can easily yield 1,500 words or more. We often forget that speaking can be faster than typing. Dictation software like Google Docs voice typing or Otter AI can help you spit out ideas rapidly. First up is speed. If you speak at a normal pace, you can churn out hundreds of words in a few minutes. And then there's the idea flow. Sometimes speaking out loud helps you clarify thoughts and phrases you might not think of while typing, especially when you're doing dialogue.
These are some best practices for converting your speech to text. First up is to eliminate distractions. Make sure you're in a quiet space so the software can accurately pick up your voice. Second is to keep it short. Speak in short, clear bursts. Long, rambling sentences can confuse dictation software. Last up is post-edit. You will need to correct errors and refine wording afterward, so factor in some editing time.
Dragon Naturally Speaking. This is a top-tier dictation software with excellent accuracy, though it comes with a higher price tag. Perfect for those who need advanced features and long-term use. Like I said earlier, Google Docs voice typing. This is a free and accessible option that integrates directly into Google Docs, making it easy to use for quick drafts. Otter AI. This is great for capturing and transcribing meetings, lectures, or your own ideas. It has a free plan with decent functionality. Speechmatics, a high-quality paid tool for accurate speech-to-text, ideal for professionals who require precision. Dictation.io, a completely free browser-based tool for simple dictation tasks. Even if you're shy about hearing your own voice, give it a try. The sheer speed of getting ideas down can be a total game changer. Plus, with free options like Google Docs voice typing and Dictation.io, there's no reason not to experiment. Writing can sometimes feel like a chore, so why not make it fun? Treat your writing sessions like a mini competition with yourself. Streak apps. Apps that track daily streaks can keep you motivated. Seeing a 10-day or 30-day streak is incredibly satisfying. Micro rewards. If you hit your daily word goal, allow yourself a treat, like a piece of chocolate or 15 minutes of guilt-free Netflix. A progress bar. Keep a simple progress bar in a spreadsheet or a whiteboard. Color it in as you reach each 100-word milestone. We all crave small victories. Setting up a feedback loop where you get rewarded, even just visually, for hitting a word goal injects excitement into the writing process. Sometimes the best motivation comes from having someone else keep you on track. If you're really committed to boosting your word count, consider finding a writing buddy or joining an online community.
If you want to buddy up, you can do weekly check-ins. Share your goals at the start of the week and then report back each weekend. And finally, please encourage each other. Cheer on your buddy and celebrate even the small wins.
Whether it's a Facebook group, subreddit, or Discord server, find a place where writers share their goals. Public accountability can often be the nudge you need to put words on the page, even on days you really don't feel like it. Burnout is the enemy of any long-term goal. Yes, you want to crank out words, but you also want to stay consistent over the weeks and months ahead.
Tips to stay mentally fresh. Have some regular breaks. Every couple of hours, do something physical. Take a quick walk or stretch. Second one is to have healthy habits. Prioritize sleep, hydration, and balanced meals. You'll never hit consistent word counts if you're constantly running on empty. The third and the final one is to go get some mental breaks. If you're hitting a mental wall, it's better to step away for 10 to 15 minutes than to force yourself and produce subpar writing.
Consistency is built on a foundation of self-care. The healthier you feel, the more creative and productive you'll be. This isn't just common sense, it's backed by science. Studies from institutions like Stanford University have shown that regular breaks can improve focus and productivity. For example, a study on cognitive fatigue found that the brain operates more efficiently when work is interspread with short, deliberate breaks. Similarly, research published in the Journal of Occupational Health Psychology highlighted how micro breaks such as stretching or walking can significantly reduce mental fatigue and improve task performance. I'm gonna spit a lot of studies right now. Sleep and nutrition are just as crucial. A report in Nature Reviews Neuroscience found that quality sleep enhances memory, creativity, and cognitive function. These are essentials for every writer. Staying hydrated is equally important, as even mild dehydration has been linked to decreased concentration and mood. This is according to the research in the Journal of Nutrition. The bottom line, taking care of your body and mind isn't time wasted. It's an investment in your writing longevity and quality. So schedule those breaks, get your sleep, and stay hydrated. Drink some water, girl. Use placeholders. If you can't remember a specific detail like a character's name or a particular date, just write XX and keep going. Fill in the details later. Turn off the inner critic. Drafts first, critic second. Don't sabotage yourself by nitpicking every single line. Set micro goals. Instead of "I'll write 2,000 words today," say "I'll write 200 words in the next 15 minutes, then build from there. If you made it this far, you're already serious about leveling up your word count. Remember, these hacks are all about two things: strategy and mindset. Once you have the right structure in place, like outlines, time blocks, and accountability, and you switch your mindset to embrace imperfect first drafts, you're going to see massive leaps in your daily writing output. So, I hope you found these hacks helpful. If you did, it would mean a lot to me if you hit the like button and subscribe for more videos on productivity, creativity, and making the most of your writing journey. But if you really love this video, there's a downloadable PDF of everything we talked about for a little as $1. Links in the description. Anything to support the channel will do. It's all for coffee, specifically Nespresso nowadays. Those pods are addicting. Let me know in the comments which hack you're going to try first, because I'd love to hear how it works for you. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to know more about triggering your flow state in your writing sessions, you can click this video on the screen somewhere there, and I'll leave it there for a couple of seconds. Click it, click it, click it, click it, click it. I'll see you there.